Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Tuesday to you all. I hope that you had an amazing day thus far. I know that I definitely did, and I'm actually ready to go to sleep. I am actually going to sleep early tonight, y'all, and I'm looking forward to that. So, if you're watching me live, let me know where you're watching from, up your city, up your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from tonight. Let me know who is here. Listen, I want to share something with you all, and my hope is that you take heed to the information that's being shared with you, and that you don't fall for the okie doke. Do not fall for the okie doke, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you exactly what that means in a moment. If you have not shared where you're watching from, please go ahead and do so. And then I want you to go and share this broadcast. In fact, I may give somebody, I'm thinking I'm gonna give some money away. I don't know. We're gonna see. I might get some money away. So if you watch this to the end, you might be somebody that wants some money today. Get your cash apps ready. I don't know. I might just go ahead and do it. But in any case, I'm going to start off with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books selling the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach and internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of legendary Les Brown, a forex trader and investor, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, everyone. So tonight I want to talk to you really briefly about how it is that there have been talks and or rules in place to start opening back up certain cities and businesses in certain cities and states. Now, let me first preface this whole video by saying this. I totally understand how. Oh no, am I frozen? Am I frozen, y'all? If I'm frozen, let me know. I think this is going in and out right now. Are we still here? I don't know what just happened. Hopefully, we're still here. But I want to say this. I understand that there are businesses right now that are struggling, that there are businesses that have lost a lot of money. There are businesses that, may even close down because of this. So I understand that, right? But what I am also going to say, although I understand all of that and I can understand why there are literally cities being opened. I do not agree at all with rushing people to go back into the workplace, back into business when there is clearly so much work that has to be done to prevent this thing from spreading and also to ensure the safety of the people is priority. And what am I talking about? Like the fact that they're talking about opening up Georgia this week when there's no hold on this thing is crazy. How are you supposed to practice social distancing at a nail salon? How are you supposed to practice social distancing in a dang on freaking nail salon? How are you supposed to do that? The fact that they're opening up restaurants for people to dine in. Are you kidding me? So I need you all to really consider the whole big entire picture before some of you go this week or whenever the cities are opened in your area prematurely, that you think about this. Because while I understand that we are pretty much in a recession, that this is the biggest pitfall financially to this country since the Great Depression, we also have to really realize the tools or tactics rather that are in place to try to take some folks out. Are y'all here with me? If you're here, I need to see some comments. Comment, go ahead with some likes, hearts. I need to see something so that I know I'm not talking to myself because I don't see anything here. So are y'all here or not? So here we are. They're wanting to open up these businesses. They're telling you to use social distancing. They're also making it known that, hey, we know that we don't have a real grab on this thing. We also understand that there are people that are going to die, Hey, Brendan. They say they know all these things, yet and still they're still moving forward. But now this is what I want you to realize. This is simply a ploy, in my opinion. This is simply a ploy for them to stimulate the economy once again at the expense of your life. This is what I need you to get. At the expense of your life, they are willing to open up businesses so that the money can start circulating in the economy again, only for more people to have health issues, get sick, and or die. Like, you have to understand that what is taking place right now most likely may not be in your best benefit. And so before they go and open these doors and you say, you know what, I can get my nails done and you need to do this, think about it. Because trust me, the struggle is real. Do y'all see my nails? Do y'all see my nails? Like, I'm the person that always has my nails done. So trust me, I want to go get my nails done too, right? I want my dang on housekeeper back. But you know what? I'm not going to risk my life doing that, right? But think about this. I saw a clip today of Erica Campbell saying this, and it's so true. They open up these businesses right before, or right after rather, they give y'all stimulus checks. So in essence, the whole idea was we're going to give them this money because we know these folks will come right back and give it to us. Are y'all here? Go ahead and share this video. Let's talk for real. I'm going to go ahead and open up business, give you this check real quick because we know y'all ain't going to keep it. We're going to give you this check, not go spend it and stimulate the economy again. Don't fall for it. I'm telling you right now, you better order you some Lee press-on nails from Amazon. You better do your own hair. Come on, somebody. Whatever you have to do on your own, do not fall for the okie doke. Because you go out there because now it's open does not mean it's right. Brandon said he just got some new business cards and made it, ain't playing. Well, get it, Brandon. Get it. But be safe. And this is the bigger picture, y'all. The bigger problem is the fact that they know that you literally will go get this money and bring it right back, even though it's not safe. And this is what it boils down to. Because there are many businesses that are hurting right now, many families that are hurting right now, they know that people will be in desperate measure. And so because they know that people work and operate out of being desperate, they have these ploys. Right? And so because of the lack of money, this is what's happening, which is why I always preach to you all about being able to be in control of your own finances, because when you are, you don't have to deal with issues like this. You can literally position yourself financially in a way where whatever takes place economically does not affect you, to the point where you're going to risk your life to go out to these businesses or the people that are working. If you're not an essential worker, don't do it. Because bad enough essential workers have to be out there, and God bless them. I'm praying for them. I'm grateful for them. But if you're not that, don't be out there. Right? And for those people that are probably watching that are Christians, that are super saved and super deep, you're probably thinking, oh no, I got the blood of Jesus, I'm gonna do whatever. Listen, this is not even a matter of proving your faith. This is a matter of using wisdom. And the Bible clearly also says to obey the law of the land. So y'all out here trying to do the most just because it's not worth it. Brandon said that you don't leave your house. Well, awesome. That's just like me. I don't want to leave my house and I'm in business, right? That's why it really pays to have a home-based business. It also pays to have a skill set or something that allows you to stay home, like trading or whatever, so that way you don't have to literally leave your house. But don't fall for it, y'all. When these businesses open up in your city, don't just go just because they're open. And I'm thinking about this. So right now it's the cities, it's the businesses, but not the schools. But what happens when they start opening up the schools prematurely? As much as your kids may be driving you crazy, you do not want to send your child to school with the mindset and consciousness of the fact that this thing is still spreading. I don't care what they say. If they decide to open up New York tomorrow, my daughter's not going to that school. Point blank, period. Right? So now is the time. Now is the time for you to really use wisdom, use insight, and recognize what games are being played right now. Because in all honesty, there are people that I know need to pay their bills, and that's what they're going to use that stimulus check for. But what you really should be doing is taking a portion of that to be able to create an additional stream of income for yourself. So that way, in the event of things like this taking place, you're still secure. That even when people are on furlough or losing their jobs, you know that you have an additional stream of income working for you somewhere. So that way you don't have to be stuck like everybody else is, where they're literally putting you in a place where you're risking your life just to pay the bills. You're risking your life just to say that, okay, you know what, I can go out now because you're tired of being in the house. Listen, I know it might be rough being at home, but what is it really going to cost you to go out there when it's not time yet? Like, I see people and they really don't understand the whole concept of social distancing. Like, how is it that there are still people that are having parties after they've been told to literally keep their butts home? Like, how? Hey, Shantae, how? Y'all are having parties, you have children around, and you think this is okay? No. And then I see people posting on social media like, oh, the reason why they get mad, I guess, when people talk about, why a lot of Black people and brown people are being affected the most with this virus. And they say things like, oh, well, no, Black and brown people are being more affected with this virus because they are mostly essential workers, or because, the doctors wanted to care for them. This is what I believe. And while there's the truth of any and all things, right? It's because a lot of times they don't listen. I know people are not gonna like that, it's not gonna be popular, but it's the truth. I've watched people that should be home going out, chilling like it's nothing, out in the street. I've seen people and or heard of people literally having gatherings and parties at their house. Are y'all serious? But then you get mad when they say y'all don't listen. Let's be very clear. If that mindset is not renewed, you are walking right into a trap. Walking literally right into the trap. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is a time for you to be able to play this game of chess and make sure you win. Because right now, there are games being played, and in mind, they see how they want this to go. So you can choose to take a stand, and when they open up these businesses, you don't show up to where they now have to create something else to ensure that your safety is a priority. Because you know what? For the most part, I'm sure there's a great plan in mind and or a great thought that the majority of the people that are going to go out to these stores and go out to these establishments are people that probably look like me. So you don't be stupid. Don't get in your emotions and feel the need to go out there at the expense of your life, but not only yours, at the expense of the life of those that are around you, the people you live with. Don't do them a disservice by you going out right now. And it's just so mind-boggling to me that they know they're not ready to open up yet, and they're still ready to open up. How? How? They know this is not ready, and they want y'all to go back. Listen, if this is not blatant enough, if this clearly doesn't show that they really don't care, baby, I don't know what else. I don't know what else will. But I hope that you use wisdom, and I hope that you don't sit here and let them do this to you. But you stay home. If you don't have to leave your house, don't leave. Point blank. Period. Absolutely, Paula. That's exactly what they want, your money. That's why they went, gave you that $1,200 plus the $500 for every child. Now go and boom. So Brandon said it's not only Black men doing this. We are a minority. White folks will be out as no. I know that they will be out. No one is saying that they will not be out, Brandon. But what I'm saying is When we see things happening, the majority of the time that people that are not blatantly doing this is very evident. So it's not, we can't just say that, okay, yeah, every race is going to do it, but there are certain things that are more prevalent. And just like more Black and brown people are more prevalent to getting this also because of our health. So of course, obviously, that's another reason why, because of the health, we have higher blood pressure, higher heart disease issues, diabetes. That is just what it is. And so when we look at what the facts are, the overall, be it from a consciousness and a mindset of being healthier, from a consciousness of wealth creation, there are just certain groups that are far beyond us in that regard. So it's not a matter of, okay, well, we're the only ones doing it. No, we're not. But we have to look at things in the grand scheme of things and look at consistently what takes place in our communities and why do they take place. From the lack of financial literacy, the lack of, whether be it healthcare or the lack of the finances to eat the proper foods, whatever that may be, those issues are more prevalent in Black and brown neighborhoods. So it all goes back to one mindset, and it also goes back to having the financial literacy that is needed so that way they can have better options when it's time to go and eat, better options even in their career path. These are all things that come into play. But if we don't have conversations about them and we feel as if someone is trying to point blame and not seeing where we can actually learn and glean from the information, we'll always be the highest ones to have all the negative things around us. That's just what it is. And so this is a ploy to distract and or make a point. So we have to then be the ones to think wiser. And also, I made a post about this, a couple of weeks ago. It doesn't matter who created the game. You just have to know how to play and win. And while we would like to point fingers and say, well, they are ahead, they this, and that, you need to figure out what is the game, how do I win it? Because if we don't figure out the game and or create our own game, create our own rules, we'll always get back to this particular spot. And so it's time for a higher consciousness, time for conversations that may be tough to have, and to really allow us an opportunity to really do better, both from a financial aspect, from a health aspect, and a mindset. It all comes together. It all comes together. And so we have to be wiser to know what the game is actually being played and how to ensure that we always win. Because if not, it's the same repetitive cycle that happens. And so I feel that to say, ladies and gents, I'm not going to be on here long tonight. Be wise. I know it may be tough for some people right now, depending on their living situation, where you live, who you live with. It may be hard. It may be hard financially, not knowing what to do. It may be hard being bored. I get it, right? But your life is more important. Your life is more important, and those that are around you, they deserve more, right? And so I want to make sure that you guys are keeping in mind that this is not a good idea for you to go out to these businesses and people are still sick and this thing's still spreading. Don't do it. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Yeah, I get that. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And so, I don't know. I had all these comments and I did not see them over there. But I want you all to be mindful, use wisdom, stay safe, don't play, right? We don't have to get sick to prove that God is a healer. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. You can believe God that you don't have to get sick at home. Hey, Amanda, how are you? So I say all that to say, be wise, be in control of your finances. This is the biggest key. It goes, I'm telling you, People talk about money and they get mad, but this is the truth. It all comes back to the lack of money, right? Because if you have the proper finances, you can make the proper, you have the ability to make the proper decisions in the foods that you eat and don't eat. If you have the finances and or the money, you don't have to go out and risk your life if you're not someone who is an essential worker or like in the medical field. If that's not the field that you're in, you don't have to go out now and be a nail tech to someone not knowing if they're sick or not. You don't have to do these things if your finances aren't where they need to be. So again, this is showing us more than ever that we have to be in control of our own finances, but also we have to have multiple streams of income, even as entrepreneurs. Because you may have one business that's still thriving while another one may be lacking. This is why it's imperative to have multiple streams of income, even as an entrepreneur. I know someone earlier said they were a consultant. That's great. What else do you have? What other assets do you have? What other residual income or passive income do you have to make sure that you're always going to be okay regardless of what happens? If one stream dries up, you have another stream working for you. This is not just a luxury anymore. This is a necessity. And this is the reason why the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. You never know. You never know. And so, ladies and gentlemen, be safe out there. Use the wisdom. Don't go out if you don't have to go out. And if you would like to know how you create another stream of income, I can definitely share that with you and show you how many people are being able to literally create an opportunity with wealth and health at the same time and being able to see great results. Now's the time to be remote at home using your phone and being able to make money and change other people's lives at the same time. But use wisdom. Don't let them take that $1,200 plus and give it right back to the economy. Take some of that money and make it grow. Flip it. Do not take all that money and just pay bills. Do not take that money and just go out and hang out. No. Listen to me. You want to take some of that money and make that thing flip. If they gave you $1,200, you should take at least a couple $100 to make it grow. Because this is the thing. Once you run out of money, what happens? This is what people mess up and they forget. You go and you spend it now. How is it coming back to you? When that money is gone now, what? We're back in the same spot we were in before? You went and bought another TV. You went and did this. You went and did that. And now you still don't have any money? No. Every time money comes into your hands, you have to figure out how is it that you can make it more. It's your life. Okay, be happy with your life. If you like to stay home, you do so. It's called freedom. Okay, John, it's called freedom. Yeah, it's called freedom. You can use your freedom to be wise, or you can use your freedom to be foolish. If you feel like being free and getting sick, hey, more power to you. That's what you want to do. You have the freedom to be a fool or to be wise. Absolutely. Everybody has that freedom. Even God said, I put before you blessings and curses, life or death. You choose which one you want. There's always a choice. I choose to be happy, wise, use my freedom at home. That's just me. If y'all want to go out there, you do that. But in any case, I thank you all for watching. Again, if you'd like to know how to create additional stream of income from home where you can be safe, happy, and wise all at the same time, you can do that by getting in my inbox, and I'll show you how. Make your money grow, make your money flip. Don't let the money come in your hands and be gone and still be in the same spot. Take that money, at least a portion of it, and make it grow. So that way you have more at the end of your day and or month. No more month than money. Let's not be that, right? Let's do something different. So I thank you all for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life. Be blessed, everybody.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money. Get your money.